Welcome to Kitchen 143. I'm your host, Michelle Aventajado, your resident mama in Manila. And tonight we are out and about here in the heart of BGC. If you can recognize where we are, you know that this is one of the best after-work spots to come, have some smashed burgers, some fried chicken, and of course some cold drinks with your friends. Funny thing about this place, it's so close, like so close to my home, that I can actually walk here. And as we got to know the chef and the owner, Chef Ed Bugia, I realized that we've actually known each other longer than we expected. So I'm really excited to be sitting here at Mimi and Bros. If you guys want to come down and say hello, you know we're broadcasting live on the Rappler Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter channels, as well as Mama and Manila. And of course, you can see us on Rappler.com if you want to watch along as well. So, Chef, I'm really excited to be here. So we've been eating here without even realizing that you were the chef behind this Mimi and Bros. And as we were chatting, of course, about your wife, Trixie, who I know for quite a while.
Yes.
Turns out we met a long time ago.
We did. We met years ago. But hey, first of all, thank you for visiting us at Mimi and Bros.
Yeah,
thank
for
you
sure.
for having us. I mean, you know, this show has always been on my radar. I've been watching the show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for a couple of weeks now. So
we're on Chef's radar.
Yeah, so when we got invited to be featured, we were like, oh, perfect. You know, this is going to be a perfect avenue for us to showcase what Mimi and Bros is all about.
Excellent. And guys, we are right in the heart of BGC. This is al fresco dining. It's comfortable. Of course, you can have a cold brew or a cocktail, which we'll show you more about later. But why don't you tell us a little bit about, well, should we tell them how we met?
Sure. No, it's a funny story, though.
It is a funny story.
Do you want to tell the story?
Well,
Do you want me to tell the story?
I had met Chef recently. Of course, we've been following each other and we know of each other, but I had met Chef recently at the Aperol Terraza launch in Soler. So we started chatting and I mentioned that I know Trixie.
Yes, my wife, yes.
For quite a while. You know, Trixie and I knew each other from like Nafnang days, like that long ago. So I mentioned to him, and then of course you went home and talked to Trixie.
Yeah, I told my wife, hey, you know, I met this lady, her name is Michelle. She says she knows you, you've worked together before. She said, you've met them before. I said, where? In a hospital. Which hospital? She said, remember Asian Hospital? I was having a bout of vertigo.
Yes.
I was talking to someone beside me, in the bed beside me. That was them, Michelle and her husband, Nino.
We were in the ER together. Well, I hope Trixie's vertigo has subsided and it's not so bad.
Yeah.
You know, for us, Nino was actually in the hospital because he had dengue. Yeah. So thank God he's okay. Thank God he was able to make it through that one. It was scary for a little while.
Yeah. So funny anecdote. Yeah. So
it is funny. And funny because we're all okay now.
We're all okay. My wife still has vertigo, but not as, you know,
Hi, Trixie.
not as bad. Yeah.
Miss you.
This was years ago. This was pre-pandemic. I think 2017, 2018.
Yeah, I want to say it was at least then.
Yeah, at least. Maybe even way before that. Yeah.
No, way before, because I started blogging in 2012.
Yeah.
So I'd say it might have even been 2014 or 2013. So that long ago. Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Funny thing. But so you've been busy, obviously, since then. I know you consult, you do lots of different things. And then through our conversation as well, I also realized some of my favorite spots, even in Alabang, Chef Ed is involved in, right? So tell us about the different things you do, and then, you know, let's jump into Mimi and Bros.
Sure. Well, for Mimi and Bros, I'm the managing partner here. So I make sure that the daily operations are running smoothly, along with our team, our awesome team here in Mimi and Bros. We call us Team Happy. Right? I know you can see the sign right there. Team Happy.
Well, so this is one of the conversations that we were also having.
Yes.
You know, Mimi and Bros is a vibe.
Yeah.
It is, you come, you hang out, you spend time with your friends or your family, and you want to be happy.
Yes, it's a vibe. Wow, it's my first time ever using that term. Mimi and Bros is a vibe.
Well, we are outside. We're in the heart of BGC. Like, you can hear the cars going by. Of course, you feel like you're indoors, outdoor, right? Which, of course, I want to talk about also.
Sure.
But you guys have been here since 2018.
Yes. So we started here 2018. So aside from being the managing partner in Mimi and Bros, I handle a couple of other brands all throughout the metro. We have Bean and Yolk in Westgate and Alabang.
Another one of my faves.
It's so funny. I sell coffee machines and coffee beans in Quezon City. It's called the Googly Gooey shop in Quezon City. In Erod, Quezon City. It's a crafting shop and workshop.
Yes.
So we have a small nook there, a small corner that sells San Remo and DeLonghi coffee machines. And the Good Cup coffee all the way from Cebu. We're one of their few distributors here in Manila.
So, local beans.
Local beans. No, well, it's an assortment of local and imported beans, but all roasted in Cebu.
Right.
Nitro packed, then sealed for freshness all the way here. And then finally, I help out this golf simulator here in Ortigas.
That's new. We were talking about,
Yeah, it's called Quantum Golf. So
Quantum Golf.
Quantum Golf. It's in behind Ortigas Home Depot, that area. Yeah, so you can have good food there, good drinks, while playing golf in a golf simulator, in the comfort of a simulator, so it's weather resistant.
So you obviously enjoy playing golf then?
I try to enjoy it, but golf doesn't. I love golf. Golf doesn't love me back. I think that's the way the way it is. Yeah.
I've heard that before too. Actually, when Nino and I were still dating, I think we were engaged, I surprised him. I didn't tell him I was taking golf lessons.
Okay.
I was taking golf lessons, and my dad was excited because he thought I was going to play golf with him.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Oh no, I'm learning because I know Nino plays golf. Sorry, Dad." But we probably played a little while, like a few years. I'm looking at Nino off cam, and then he really wasn't into it anymore. So maybe we can go try out Quantum Golf.
Yeah.
Maybe the simulation experience will be even more fun.
But yeah, so that's who I am. But my baby right now is really Mimi and Bros.
Okay.
Mimi and Bros since 2018. We're 5 years now. This used to be a different restaurant before.
Okay.
So that's the quick history behind it.
All right.
Then my partners, they would frequent the spot. Then the old owners of the spot migrated to the US and said, "Hey, you guys want to take over?"
Yeah.
So they got in touch with me and said,
Mimi and her bros.
Yeah, Mimi and Bros. Actually, the name of my partner is actually Mimi and the Bros. They said, "Hey, Ed, help us out. Let's try to make this a nice watering hole for BGC."
Perfect. And it really is.
Yeah, so we did a very, very quick construction. I think it was one of my fastest projects ever.
Okay.
Less than 30 days.
Wow, that is fast.
We told FBDC, our landlord, Fort Bonifacio, that we would open in less than 30 days because it's just a really quick renovation.
Yeah.
So we barely touched anything from their interiors.
Okay.
We just opened up this door to make it al fresco because we wanted to take advantage of this really nice area.
It's perfect. Yeah.
And then last year, right at the tail end of the pandemic, we said, you know what? It's been 5 years, 4 years, 4.5 years. Why don't we try to do another major renovation?
Okay.
Finally make it feel more homey.
Okay.
Finally make it feel more Mimi and Brosy. Because we already know the market.
Right.
We already know the people who come here often. We know who frequent. We know our regulars by name.
Yes.
All of our staff, they make it a point.
That.
Diba? They make it a point to know our staff by name because it makes you feel at home. This is your home away from home.
Of course.
Mimi and Bros. So we did our first major renovation. And this is it. We made everything al fresco. So from 4 p.m., 5 p.m. onwards, we open all of our doors.
Yeah.
Of course, it's summer. It's not as refreshing now. But during the windy seasons, whenever the temperature is cooler, this is the best spot to hang out in the afternoons till the evening, till late night.
Yeah.
It's really perfect, even for breakfast. We open for breakfast on weekends.
Excellent. So you guys know I love brunch, breakfast, anything with eggs, even though eggs don't like me. Yes, it's a little bit warm, but what I love, especially after the pandemic, right?
Yes.
Having everything open just makes it so much I would be more likely to dine here than in a place that's completely closed in, just because.
Yes.
That's our experience now.
that was part of our planning on why we wanted to make everything al fresco.
Yeah.
We wanted to be realistic.
Right.
That was not, knock on wood, that might not be our last pandemic, right? So we wanted to be pandemic proof. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. But we wanted to be pandemic proof.
Yeah.
We wanted to have this European bistro vibe, in the afternoons where people can just hang out, have some drinks.
Absolutely.
Al fresco. See people. We have an absolutely, gorgeous location for our parking spot. It's right in front of us.
Right.
Right? So people can do their car events, their bike events and all that.
Right.
They can do it right in front of the resto. So perfect also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think even if it's warm, we have refreshing drinks that we can enjoy. And of course, guys, if you have been to Mimi and Bros, you know that they are well known for their fried chicken, their smash burgers.
Yes.
And well, of course, we have some specials going on now, right?
Dirty Bird tostada.
Yeah, this is our Dirty Bird tostada. This is the first offering. This is the first salvo that we'll be having today. This is a Cinco de Mayo promo.
Okay. It's still Cinco de Mayo.
There's a very nice story to this.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah. So the owners, my partners here in Mimi and Bros, used to own another cult favorite restaurant before.
Yes.
It's called B&T. Mexican Kitchen.
Okay, all you B&T lovers, if you are anything like me and Nino, driving all the way from Alabang just to go to Green Hills, of course, to have our burritos and tacos, then you know what we're talking about. We are part of the cult following. So when we were talking about that earlier, I was so excited.
So every year, every Cinco de Mayo for the whole of May, we come up with a small pop-up. We try to integrate the B&T favorites into the Mimi and Bros menu and come up with collab menu items such as this one. Our best seller is the Dirty Bird. It's like a pizza, but instead of having a dough crust, we use a chicken fillet as our crust. So now we pound it, and then like a huge chicken fillet, we made it, we B&T'd it. So we put some Mexican flavors on top. So this is the tostada version.
Perfect.
Nice fresh salsa on top.
Yes.
You have your own mini hot sauce to go with it.
How
your mini
cute
Tabasco.
is that? We love Tabasco.
Homemade sour cream, homemade everything. So please enjoy. This is
Fantastic.
our opening salvo
I'm
for
going
tonight.
to go ahead and dig in. I'll grab one of these.
Nice and crispy, and you have that very Tex-Mex vibe to it from B&T.
Yes, which we love. Now, when we've eaten here before, I know I have also, there's like a pizza version of this.
Yes,
and
there's our Dirty Bird.
So that, guys, this is just, it's crunchy, it's chewy, the chicken is still juicy and flavorful, and of course here you feel like you're enjoying all the goodness from B&T.
From B&T. Mimi and Bros has established a foothold here in BGC as serving really good comfort food.
Yeah.
We serve really good fried chicken. This is what we're known for, our fried chicken. Our sandwiches are amazing. We take special care in making our smash burgers. We used to have a Lenten special that was called our big fish sandwich. But all of a sudden, people were ordering it more than our burgers. So we put it on our menu. Yeah, we kept it on our menu. So we're going to be serving it also tonight.
Excellent. I'm excited to try that one. I haven't tried that one yet. So I'm excited to see what else we have.
Yes.
Guys, I don't know if you can see the bar behind us, but of course it's a well-equipped bar. The drinks are refreshing, perfect for a summer night. And I know that there are some Cinco de Mayo drink specials as well.
We do have Cinco de Mayo drinks also. All of our drinks here are really made with premium liquor.
Yep.
Okay, with premium liquor, with premium ingredients, everything from our food to our drinks. Because what differentiates you from the thousands of restaurants in BGC, right? So make sure you put some love and care into our products.
Hey, Rocky.
Oh, this is the Chipotle of Dirty Bird. It has a nice guac on top.
We're going to put this over
We can also
here.
start serving our drinks.
Yeah.
So there's
This is great.
Again, another of our Cinco de Mayo collab flavors.
I think this one was my fave. So we're going to squeeze the lime. I love the guac on top. It's not too spicy. Now, if you guys like it spicy or a little bit hot, you can also add the Tabasco. Chef,
The mini
do you like it
Tabasco.
hot?
Sure,
Those
sure.
mini Tabascos are so cute.
They are. You have to be careful with them though, so because they might,
The whole
go
thing.
everywhere. So just a few dots.
So
So these are our BNT specials for the whole of May. For the whole of May, you can order our BNT specials.
Cinco de Mayo all month long. Okay, tell us about the interiors, because you did mention briefly that you guys redid everything
Yes.
really quickly.
Yes.
Was it quickly again?
It was quick enough. I mean, we tried to time it during the low season
Okay.
of restaurants.
Okay.
Sometimes there really are low seasons,
Yeah.
like at the height of summer,
Right.
or sometimes during the rainy season. Especially if you're al fresco,
Yeah.
it will be hard to dine al fresco when
Correct,
it's raining,
correct.
right? So we timed the renovation during this time. During the renovation, we were very conscious about, number one, making it al fresco. Two, making it more colorful. We didn't want it to look like a very dark, intimidating bar.
Right.
We wanted it with vibrant colors. We wanted to keep the happy sign that's been here since day one. We wanted to keep it nice and bright. And we wanted to make sure that people felt more at home.
Absolutely. And that big happy sign.
Handle it.
Oh, this is called our
Mimi.
Mimi Can't Handle It. Rocky, what's the base of our Mimi Can't Handle It?
That's gin base with a hint of raspberry flavor.
Raspberry and gin.
And then it's rimmed
We have
with
the mango martini.
Mango
fun.
martini. Also,
Super
let us know,
colorful.
Rocky, what did you rim the Mimi Can't Handle It with?
We rimmed the pink peppercorn and sugar.
Pink peppercorn
I
and
could
sugar.
see that peppercorn.
So sweet and savory, right?
Yeah, I love that. So I'm ready
For
to
the
try
mango
this.
martini, we rimmed the salt, sugar, and then the paprika.
Oh,
And
salt, sugar, and
paprika.
paprika. So it's very
Ooh.
spicy. It's like a Mexican tagine kind of mix.
Yes.
Right? So this is the mango
Okay,
martini.
so which one do you want?
No, I'm okay. I'll have the mango one.
Because I'm really
I
curious.
wasn't gonna drink tonight, and I was like, hey, you know what? Since you insist.
I'm really curious about this one. Cheers.
Sure,
Thanks for
cheers.
having us, Chef.
Anytime.
Trixie, we miss you.
We're not even halfway through our menu tonight, so there's still time for people to come and join us.
That's yummy.
Oh wow.
I prefer gin or vodka
Yeah.
if I'm going to have a cocktail. So this is nice and light. I can taste the raspberry. The peppercorn and the rim with the sugar and the peppercorn is so different.
So different, right?
Yeah, it's
It
perfect.
gives a nice pop to it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Okay, so I know that you're active in Resto PH.
Yes.
Right? And we talked about the pandemic and of course how all of us after, being locked up and then coming out and, of course all of us are wary, knocking on wood
Yeah.
and like making sure, right? Tell us about how you guys, were able to survive. And
Breakfast burrito.
oh, guys, this
Before
is
that,
it.
the breakfast
Yes,
burrito, by the way.
This is it.
So again, this solidifies the trifecta of our
Yes.
Cinco de Mayo offering.
the Cinco de
Breakfast
Mayo.
burrito, sweet potatoes, scrambled eggs, fried chicken, refried beans, all the good stuff.
It has everything
browns.
that we would
Yeah.
love in the burrito. So my son, he was small then,
Yeah.
is when we would drive all the way, but the burritos were always so big at
Yeah.
BNT. He could still finish it by himself. So now he could eat like 2. Diego loves burritos. So now that we know that the B&T pop-up is here for Cinco de Mayo all month long,
All
I
month
am
long.
sure he will be saying, Mom, when are we going to go back and visit?
But going back to Resto PH.
Yes.
The pandemic was really a story of survival for a lot of restaurants, the whole F&B industry.
Yeah.
We wanted to help spearhead
Right.
the revival, the survival, and the rejuvenation of the whole F&B industry by helping one another.
And you came together. This is really talking
the
about
first time
the
ever. This is
Filipino bayanihan spirit. This is what it was in the restaurant industry.
This is unprecedented. One of the things that we wanted to establish was we would go and visit each other's restaurants every week. This is during the height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Masks on and
Yeah.
everything. Visit every restaurant, try to eat there, and
Yeah.
try to make sure that people were experiencing and knowing that, hey, they're still open.
Still eat out.
We can still eat out. They're safe.
Yeah.
They're safe. They have all of their, air filters there. They have alcohol. They're practicing
The
really good
protocols.
protocols.
Yeah.
So that was how Resto PH started. It was a support group for restaurant owners and chefs. We wanted to let people know. We were one of the restaurants that the Resto PH visited. We said, hey, al fresco is the way to go.
It's perfect.
We have to trust the science.
Yeah.
We have to trust the science. Al fresco is really the way to go. So hence, during the renovation again, we wanted to make everything as al fresco as possible.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
It really is. You know, when you talk, how many restaurants are there in Resto PH? I mean,
Brands, we have hundreds. Branches, we have thousands. Because, for example,
Right,
one
of course.
brand can have several branches.
several branches.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
during this time and even up till now, the support group is still alive, even
Yeah.
if it's, you know.
I see the guys sometimes get together. I know
Yeah, we get
Spanky and
together.
the group, they post.
Exactly. We want to make sure that you have someone to talk to moving forward. You have someone to lean on for help. Like, hey guys, I need fresh tomatoes. I'm
Yeah.
running out in my supplier.
Yeah.
Maybe we can help the farmers in Baguio, for example.
Right.
So that's how we go about
Right.
it. Sorry,
Original fried chicken for the promos.
Wow. Okay, so this is for Mother's Day,
It's
right?
for Mother's Day. Part of our
I am
package for
going to
Mother's
put
Day.
This over here.
Our Mother's Day package starts this Sunday.
Okay.
Is it available already this early for pre-orders?
Yes.
You can already order our Mother's Day package. Part of it is our signature fried chicken.
That looks delish.
This is what people come back for.
Yeah.
All my years of creating menus for all my restaurants and my consultancies,
This is it.
fried chicken took the longest to perfect.
Really?
Because Filipinos love fried chicken.
Yeah, we really do.
My partners and I kept on tasting fried chicken everywhere, and here we were like,
Yeah.
hey, we have to make it perfect because everyone knows what good fried chicken should taste
Yeah.
like. So we perfected it. We even invested in, I don't know if this is a secret, but it's an
Okay.
open secret.
Okay, it's
we
an
invested
open
in a nice high-tech pressure fryer just for our
Which
chicken.
makes a huge
Makes a
difference.
huge difference. The juiciness.
Yeah,
of our
because then it's
chicken.
not sitting in it so
Yes.
long. It cooks faster,
Yes.
and
the skin is not as hard as you would assume. This is part of our Mother's Day package. You can get the whole package for 2,100 pesos.
That's amazing.
It's for
And
dine-in.
good for 4.
It's good for 4, dine-in, takeout, delivery. It's perfect. It comes with fried chicken. It comes with our truffle pasta. We're gonna bring out the rest of the package
Excellent.
tonight.
So you can see.
So you can see. So
Value for money. It sounds amazing.
It's value for money, guys. Book your
Yeah.
tables now. We're running
Yeah.
out of al fresco tables on Sunday. You
Yeah.
might end up near the bar, which might be favorable for those
Maybe
who want
that's
to drink.
okay if
Yeah,
mom
maybe
likes
it's
a cocktail.
We're running out of tables, but if you run out of tables, you can do delivery or takeout for
There you
Mother's
go.
Day.
So the mom doesn't have to cook because moms should not be cooking this
Do
weekend.
not make your mom cook on
Right?
Mother's Day.
No,
Yeah.
I know I'm not cooking. I don't know if that means I'm not eating, but Mimi and Bros is right down the street, so I
Yes.
just gotta walk over.
Yes, perfect for moms. Just 2,100, good for 4. Honestly, when we say good for 4,
It's really
we have
good
huge
for,
servings.
Yeah,
It's
I
good
know
for
it is.
6,
well,
7
you can
people.
see, because if you're
Yeah.
looking at for 4 here, everybody's gonna have at least 2 pieces.
Michelle, please, this is
Yeah.
our best seller. I would love for you to try. Are you a Thai par?
I am a
kind of-
breast
breast
part. Yeah, I like
Okay.
white, but I could just have a little bite, so
Sure.
I don't want
This is the breast
to take
part right
take
there.
away from everyone.
Hi, Chef. We also have the croquettes as part of
Oh, this is part of the promo.
Our croquetas
Okay.
is part of the Mother's Day package. It's also amazing. We have several croquettes on our menu. Sorry, we have a fried chicken croquette on the menu. So we ground up some fried chicken, some bacon, and we mix it into our croquette
So
batter.
this is what it is.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah, and the croquetas.
Okay.
So there.
So, are you a gravy or are you a gravy boy or are you a purist?
Oh, we have several sauces here. It's one of our commons here.
okay.
I will have our team serve our sauces.
The different
here.
sauces. So,
Yeah.
I'm a dipper.
Yeah.
So I like different sauces. My son drowns everything in gravy.
In gravy.
He loves gravy.
We make everything
Yeah.
from scratch. Our
Yeah.
gravy is made from scratch.
Fantastic.
Made from scratch and love.
We have the classic Caesar salad.
It's also part of the Mother's Day promo. Let's have them try our sauces, our hot honey for the chicken. We make our own hot honey for our fried chicken.
Oh, I like that.
Make it amazing. Yeah. So we'll have Rocky serve it also.
The chicken is great, crispy on the outside,
Still juicy.
still juicy.
We make sure it has the right amount of saltiness and spice and, all the good stuff.
Do I taste like a buttermilk
Yes. It actually is buttermilk fried chicken.
Yeah.
You're the first person who was able
Yeah.
to guess that.
Really?
Yeah, we tell people, but without telling you were able to guess it
Yeah.
because,
Oh,
This is the
this
hot
looks
honey.
yummy.
So we bottle our sauces. You can buy it also. So you can pour it
Fantastic.
all over the chicken, mix it with the gravy.
I'm a dipper, so I'll put it on the
Oh,
side
sure.
and then I'll dip. But let's check this out, guys, because this is really, like you could put on everything,
Yes,
actually.
yes, I put it on everything.
Can you
Yeah.
see?
You can put it on ice cream. We did an R&D session.
You did?
We put it on ice cream.
Yummy. What flavor?
I
Vanilla.
loved it. Yeah, but
On vanilla.
I don't think it will fly. No, we did it for R&D.
Part of the Mother's Day promo.
Truffle mushroom pasta. This is one of the favorites that we did for our pasta
That's
creations.
Yeah, everybody loves truffle mushroom.
Our head chef
Yeah.
here in Mimi
Let's
and
put
Bros,
the
Chef
things
Dennis
on here.
Borja,
Okay.
made an amazing cheese and breadcrumb topping for
Which
this.
is, you get the best of both
You
worlds.
get the best of both worlds: texture, crunch,
Yes.
savoriness,
Yes.
so that you can have it all in one bite. You
Yes.
can use my plate. It's okay. So that you have several plates for your food. So
What about you? You're not eating.
No, I'm going to eat everything else after. So I won't use my plate.
I'm gonna put this up here.
Yeah.
I can actually just put a little bit here. I did want to
Sure.
try the honey.
Sure. Chef Dennis and our culinary team has done amazing work in the kitchen. They work their magic every day, day in, day out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, the
I
chili's
need-
on top. It's
Yeah, the
settled on
chili
top.
is all on
Well,
top.
I'll
So
mix
let's
it for
try.
you. Don't worry.
Get that up. So perfect for families. The Mother's Day package actually has something for everyone. I know that in addition to the croquettes, then it also comes with, I think, rice. Does it also
Yes,
come with rice?
it also comes with seasoned rice.
Yeah, so you get your seasoned rice, and then you also have your drinks. It's good. Like I know my son would dig into this. Miguel would like this one.
Yes.
Diego would dig in over there, and he'd use his hands and he'd
Yes.
dip in the gravy because this is what they do. Gia would love the salad.
Yes.
Jelly would like the croquettes because she can pick them up and hold them. I think anytime kids can pick up food.
Chef, we have the signature cocktails and then the classic cocktail. We have the gin basil smash
Gin basil smash.
and then the signature cocktails, summer sangria.
Fantastic.
Summer sangria.
So this one's gin. Was this one gin also, or
Yes.
this one? Yes, they're both gin. Okay.
Probably,
Fantastic.
Could you pour
Let's
the
put
honey
those
into
here.
a container? Thank you. So there.
Look at these drinks, so colorful, so perfect.
So vibrant, so Mimi.
Yeah.
So that's what Mimi is about.
Is she colorful?
She's very
She
colorful.
must be colorful.
She's fun. She's colorful. I mean, she's really she's the I was gonna say mitochondria. That's so nerdy.
That is nerdy.
She's a battery behind Mimi and Bros.
Okay. Perfect.
Mimi. So there.
So I'm gonna drizzle just a little
That's the
bit
hot
and
honey.
just
Oh my
take
gosh.
a little
I'm
bite here.
I'm salivating right now.
Well, you should have a
No, go
plate
ahead,
and
please,
eat
please,
with me, please.
Yeah.
I want to
We
put
still
that
have a
there
few
so you guys
items
can
left.
see. Okay,
that
what do
we're
we
serving.
have?
We're serving the sandwiches, the smash burgers,
Okay.
so people can see how juicy it is.
Great.
And how flavorful it is.
Okay. And then you'll take a bite of that.
Yes, and hopefully people can come and join us soon. This weekend, Mother's Day.
Mm.
The perfect weather won't last. You know how it is in the Philippines. It might start raining soon. So before the weather, well, not tonight. I mean,
Not tonight.
months from now. So while we have perfect weather, perfect to join us here. We're going to have really good promos for our customers. We might tie up with some really surprise brands.
Okay.
Yeah, surprise
can we
brands.
talk about them or not yet?
Not yet.
Not
we
yet, but
wanna
we'll keep you in
surprise,
suspense.
We want to surprise our customers. They might have their own, alcohol carts here every
Oh,
weekend
I
where they'll
think
be
I
serving
know.
their cocktails.
I think I know.
Oh, here's the trifecta.
Okay,
of our
so here we
burger.
have the burgers. I'm going to move this just so we can
Yes.
put that right.
I'm just gonna take this one.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
Enjoy.
We have the double smash burger.
It's a double smash
Excellent.
burger.
So guys,
Boom.
the Kitchen Kata, you guys know that you can come down and visit. Let's put the burgers in front so where we can.
Chicken sandwich.
All right,
this
let's
are
turn that
fried
one.
chicken sandwich, one of the best ones in town.
Here we go.
Big fish sandwich.
The big fish sandwich.
All
Yeah.
right. Fantastic.
There.
So all these sandwiches are great for lunch. If you guys want to come down,
Lunch,
the other
brunch,
way.
dinner.
Right.
Our sandwiches are amazing. We make
Right.
sure we've been supporting this bakery for years.
For the buns.
Makes our buns. They've been supporting me for all of my restaurants for years and years.
Yeah,
and they customize it for us. Hey, can you make it a bit less sweeter?
Yeah.
Can you make it plumpier or
Right.
fluffier? So yeah.
And that works when everybody works together because then everyone here is actually happy.
Yes, happy.
So, okay. I know we have a ton of food on the table, but
Yes.
other things that, I mean, guys, everything is out here. We have the Mother's Day special, which you can get for 2,000,
2,100.
right? And that's good for, I know it says good for 4, but I can definitely vouch and say it's probably good for more. It
Yeah.
also comes with 4 drinks and 4 seasoned rice. So for those of you that want the rice and opt not to have the salad with the chicken, that's okay too. You also have ribs.
We have ribs.
Right.
Our best sellers are really our sandwiches, our fried chicken, our ribs, our dirty bird, anything fried chicken.
Yeah.
Everything fried chicken here is really our best seller.
So this is really like when they talk about the dirty birds, it's family friendly here, guys, as well. Of course, you know, you can
We have
come
kids.
down with your friends and you can come down with the family. You know, we're right in the middle of BGC. For those of you that want to come by and have a drink, of course, you know, Chef Ed said you guys can come and have a drink on him. So for the first 10 people who want to
First
come
10.
down.
Tonight.
Tonight only.
Tonight
only. While we're here, because we want to see you. So if you come down, you got to come and say hello.
Yes.
So besides that, you know, I know if you were going to say, you know, your dream projects, and we talked about the architects
Yes.
and the company that you used here, and
Yes.
that you're also using them for the
Yes.
home that you're building,
Yes.
right?
CBB Architects, they've been doing the Lord's work here. They've been really amazing. Really great people to work with. That's Architect M, Architect Sherry. You know, it's a really beautiful design. You guys have got to come and see Mimi and Bros in person.
Yeah, it really is. And if we wanted to come and, like, let's say, is there a private room that we can we?
We can actually
Yes.
close down
Yeah.
a portion of the restaurant
side.
for meetings because
Yeah.
we are in BGC,
Yes.
you know, the Central Business District
Right.
of Taguig. So we understand that there are a lot of office folks who
Right.
want to close down the place, be it part of it, the whole place.
Corporate.
We have packages for everyone.
Right. Fantastic.
We are a place for, the best way to describe it is, we are a grown-up version of, can I say the brand? I'll say the brand.
You can.
We're a grown-up version of, you know, having a kiddie land, kiddie place, you know, happy place.
That works.
You know how
And it
is.
really does work because us grown-ups still like our comfort food.
Yes.
And we like to hang out with our friends. And of course, we love to have refreshing drinks.
So events, really. You can do your events here. You can close it down. 2 Sundays ago, I kid you not, someone closed down the restaurant and put inflatables for their kid's first birthday. It was super fun. When I saw the photos from my team, I was like, how come I'm not invited?
Yeah,
You know?
You know, guys, you can.
Inflatables.
That's what I'm saying, actually.
Yeah.
I think I even wrote about Mimi and Bros a while back when I was still contributing for Smart Parenting and how, you know, when we were coming out and we wanted to have smaller gatherings, more intimate, more
Yes.
mindful. Of course, the pandemic made us more mindful about
Yes.
everything, right? That you could also enjoy private functions here as well.
Yes. From
But
small functions to big ones.
Yeah,
like
there
we
you
will
go.
cater to your needs. Every December, we're booked 2 months before for every company's Christmas party
Which is
here.
fantastic,
Fantastic.
right?
I mean,
It's good. I
you
was
know,
so
we've been
happy
blessed.
when Christmas parties came back.
Oh yeah.
I know that for a while you would be like, oh, the Christmas parties. And then when we didn't have them for 2 years, when we could finally come back, of course, I was still choosy, but it's nice to go out and see your friends. And of course, it's nice to go out and see your friends in a place where even the staff remembers your name.
They
right?
do. They do.
So, okay. I usually end each episode with some rapid fire questions. I promise I will
no.
keep it clean because we
Oh, no.
are family friendly.
Rapid fire questions.
Are you
Okay.
ready?
Okay.
And guys, I really try not to unless I know Chef said he was checking out the show, so I don't know if he would remember some of the other rapid fire questions, but we're going to go ahead and start with who is
Let's
the
go.
biggest kitchen influence in your life?
My biggest kitchen influence in my life. I know the answer to this because she's very close to my heart. My late grandmother.
Aw.
She was really the one who taught me how to cook Filipino food.
Yeah.
Because they don't teach you Filipino food
No.
in culinary school. They don't. They won't teach you how to make dinuguan.
Yeah.
They won't teach you how to cook bistec properly.
You gotta learn that from
You
the
gotta learn
ones
that
who came
from-
before you.
Yes, you have to learn it.
Yeah.
It's one of those hand-me-down recipes.
Yes.
Oral history.
Yeah, that
and
you're
all
also
that.
not going to be able to measure.
Yes.
But you just know.
And your lolas,
Yes.
they will teach you to put the fork inside the pot when it's boiling. Right? To
Really?
tenderize meat. That's
Oh
the,
my gosh, I
that's the old
never
school
knew
way.
that.
It doesn't
So
work scientifically,
tips and
but
tricks
listen
from
to your
Chef
lola.
Ed, from Chef Ed's Lola.
Yeah.
Put the fork in.
Everyone knows that. Stick it inside
I
the
don't
pot.
know that. My
Like,
lola
for example,
didn't cook.
bulalo. Kunwari, bulalo.
Yeah.
Stick it in the meat. Just leave it there. It's gonna help tenderize the meat.
Okay.
And I believe in it. It works.
I believe in it too.
Yeah.
I believe in it too. So favorite food as a kid?
Favorite? Oh no. Kare-kare.
As a kid?
As a, oh, as a kid?
Wow.
Parang kare-kare. Well, that's why I'm big, no? Kare-kare.
I love
No,
kare-kare.
instant noodles. You remember the old brand before? It was Maggi.
Yeah.
Maggi instant noodles, right? The soup. Maggi soup.
So that was your fave?
That was my favorite.
Is
I
it
would
still
try
your-
all the flavors.
Is it still your fave?
I can't find the same brand in markets anymore. Yeah, in
Not
supermarkets. So, yeah, but I still like my noodles. Instant noodles, still the way
Yeah,
to go.
there's still a guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Favorite cuisine as an adult?
Favorite cuisine as an adult? That's tricky. I like, of course, Filipino food by default.
Filipino first.
Filipino first.
Love your own.
I am so in love right now with two cuisines, Japanese and Korean.
Me
I've
too.
been so into these Korean reality shows
I was
nowadays.
just gonna say,
Right,
is it
right?
because you're watching K-dramas, or
Yes.
is it because you
Yes,
are?
yes, and K-dramas and reality shows where they show, they just go to the middle of nowhere in different countries promoting Korean cuisine.
Yes.
Yes, cooking
And they make
it.
They make people try
They
it.
make people try it.
Oh my gosh! Tell me that show. Is it on Netflix?
No, I'll tell you it
Yeah.
later.
So,
Yeah.
guys, I also have this theory that our TV shows and our movies totally influence the way we eat.
Yes.
Right? Because for the longest time, who knew about Korean hot dogs,
Exactly.
Korean corn
Corn dogs.
dogs? Hey.
Yeah.
Does Trixie watch with you?
Of course he does. We can't watch, we have to wait for the other to wake up or before, hey, don't sleep yet. We have to watch our K-drama
Just
tonight.
finish that one last
Yeah,
episode before you roll over.
exactly.
Okay, favorite. What is the color of your kitchen?
My dream kitchen or my kitchen at home?
Your dream kitchen.
My dream kitchen, black, wood, cement, slate, green.
very
No,
industrial.
it's a weird green. It's very turquoise-like.
Okay.
Very similar to the green we have
Yes,
here.
that you have there behind
Yeah,
the bar.
that's my dream kitchen. I want it to be
It's like-
mid-century modern-like. Yeah.
Trixie, he wants mid-century
Yeah.
modern.
I
So
know.
I would say this color is like in between turquoise and seafoam green. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like a lighter version of it.
Just
I
don't
like
make
it.
me spell turquoise. Huh? Yeah.
What is your comfort food?
I think that's the kare-kare one. Yeah, that's the kare-kare. That's my
yeah.
that's my comfort food. Like, if people serve me, it doesn't matter which region from the country it's from.
Yeah.
Serve me kare-kare, I'm eating that.
Nice. Nice. Pass the rice if I'm eating kare-kare. I can't go keto if I'm going to eat kare-kare.
I'll eat rice with it.
Yeah, I cannot.
Have
Favorite pastime when you're not cooking?
to. Used to be basketball, now it's golf. But
Well,
again,
golf is good.
golf is good.
Golf is
Golf
good.
doesn't like me, but golf is one of my favorite pastimes now.
Signature dish.
Oh, I have to stay true to my roots. In Mimi and Groves, it's our fried chicken. It's our
Yes.
signature fried chicken. But when you ask me personally, it's my kare-kareng bagnet. When we came up with the recipe in 2008, it was,
Bagnet, kare-kare.
yeah, when we came up with it, funny story, I had a chef, an intern,
Yeah.
who was Ilocano.
Okay.
He came home one day and said, "Chef, you want to try the
Bagnet.
bagnet from my lola?" And I came from my lola and I had kare-kare. I said, "Can we
Let's
combine
try it together."
Yeah, and we were like, boom.
Talk about
So,
a meeting of the minds.
It
The
became
two
our signature.
matriarchs
Yeah.
coming together.
Right? Without them
Bagnet
knowing.
and kare-kare.
Without them knowing. So that's how the dish was invented. So it
Run the
became my
world.
signature.
Run the world.
Lolas.
Music in the kitchen, yes or no?
Sure, why not?
What's playing?
Hip hop. Hip hop, R&B, rap. That's my thing. Sorry, I'm not. If it were my wife, it would be Spice Girls. Me, hip hop,
I
R&B,
like
and
all.
rap.
I like all. Two foods that go together but don't go together. bagnet and kare-kare.
Yeah. Two foods that go together. Oh, I had this amazing sandwich in Italy. Ricotta cheese, Nutella, and hot sauce.
Wow.
They shouldn't
that's
go together. It was a
That's
sandwich
like your
with a crusty
spicy
bread.
honey.
Yes, a bit.
Right?
With cheese.
Yes, it
That
totally
sandwich shouldn't
works.
make sense, right? But it was in a very famous place in Italy. They had me try it, and I was like, "Oh, what in the world?" With hot sauce.
On crusty bread.
Yes, nice crusty bread.
Yeah, so I'm Italian, so if it doesn't crunch.
Perfect. You know I'm
But it
Italian
doesn't-
too, right?
Yeah.
No, seriously.
No, really?
I don't look it, but our family name,
That's what you said.
yeah.
Bugia.
Yeah, our family name is actually pronounced Bugia, but no one in Manila can pronounce it that way, so we say it's Bugia.
So who's Italian? It's a patriarch.
I wish I knew.
Yeah, it
I
has
wish
to be
I-
from your dad's side.
There's no Italian in this place.
It has to
right
be from your dad's
Yeah.
side, right?
now. Yeah.
Any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect?
Not really. You know, chefs by default will say they love knives. They
Yes, so many of them say
I
knives.
have a ton of knives, but you can't cook with them all the time. You
you
can't chop
can't.
with them all the time.
Right.
You pick one favorite, the sharpest one usually.
And that's it.
And then that's it. But you know, I do have a nice collection of knives at
Okay.
home.
I
Yeah.
collect salt and pepper shakers.
Salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
You're on the sofa watching a movie. What's on your snack board?
I'm watching a movie
Yeah.
on my cell phone. Oh no, sorry.
Oh, you're on the sofa
On
watching a
the
movie
sofa.
on the big screen. What's on your snack board? What are you and Trixie snacking on?
She's snacking on popcorn. I'm snacking on chocolates.
Dark or
Dark chocolate. Because
Okay.
for me, it's the healthier chocolate.
It is, and I can have it
Yeah.
on keto also. So, what's your go-to lazy dinner that you would cook? Would it be those instant noodles, or would you whip up something else?
Chefed up instant noodles.
That's
I
right.
learned a new recipe recently.
Do you make it
Mama
Korean?
noodles. It's Thai noodles.
So you make it Thai.
Use chopped up pork. It's not pad Thai, so it's
Yeah.
chopped up pork, a lot of veggies,
Yeah.
a fried egg on top, a nice sweet savory sauce to it.
Yeah.
So it's a Big Mama noodles.
So it's
And you
dry, not soup.
It's dry.
Yeah.
It's saucy dry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, like our chef cup noodles usually is Korean and has a
Got it.
chili fried egg on it as well, and maybe even some cheese.
Yeah.
What's one ingredient in your kitchen you cannot do without?
Oh my gosh. The one ingredient I cannot do without in my kitchen. This is going to be a weird answer. I don't know. Ketchup.
Ketchup?
Ketchup.
As a chef, really?
I use ketchup in a lot of dishes.
Wow.
Like even if I do like
Teach
legit
me your ways.
Italian sauces or a steak sauce or whatever.
Just throw a little bit in there.
I ever since I was a really young chef,
Yeah.
I would really gravitate towards making really good sauces. And ketchup.
Yeah. These are all the sauces. We didn't get to try them. I'm going to try
Yeah.
them later, guys, and I'll tell you about
For me,
them.
ketchup, I would eat banana ketchup, all kinds of ketchup. I've seen keto ketchups. I've seen apple
Yes, there's
ketchups.
keto.
All amazing.
My sister loves banana
Yeah.
ketchup.
I do not
Yeah.
hate banana ketchup. I love
Yeah.
banana ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't shun the banana ketchup. Ketchup
Exactly.
is ketchup.
So ketchup is something in
yeah.
the kitchen I use in a lot of my
I love that.
my dishes.
I would not have expected that. What's one kitchen gadget that you can't live without? Obviously, you said knives earlier, but another gadget.
As I got older,
I'm going to guess what it is.
okay.
Is it one of your coffee machines?
No, I
No?
love my coffee. I love my coffee. and
That's
my
not
coffee
considered a
machine.
gadget. It's
not a
considered an
gadget.
appliance.
It's
an
my
appliance.
thermometer now and weighing scale. I used to not measure stuff. But as you get older, more people ask you recipes.
And so you weigh.
Your friends, your
Yeah.
relatives are like, hey, how much blank did you put here? How much,
Right.
and I'm like, okay, I'll weigh it. Or how hot was your oven? Okay, I'll measure. As a chef, sometimes you
Yeah.
just wing it all the
Yeah.
time. But now, as more people ask you,
Right.
you have to understand the responsibility that comes with holding
Your
that
title.
Yeah. So you have to teach them properly now.
Right.
You can't just be a snob and say, oh, just heat it till it's cooked.
Right.
That's
So
usually what people
actually,
say.
then when you give the recipe or when you share your recipes, do you give the mother-in-law recipe or do you give the real recipe? Because you
I
know the
give
mother-in-law
I
recipe.
give the mother-in-law recipe.
Ah, the
I give the
truth
mother-in-law
comes
recipe.
out. The
I don't
truth
give the
comes
real
out.
recipe because I don't write it down anyway. And I might as well keep some secrets to myself, right? So I give the mother-in-law recipe, the wink, wink, hint, hint recipe, right? I omit some stuff. Like,
But mother-in-laws do that on purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise I will never do that because I
My-
want my sons to eat what they like.
my kare-kareng bagnet is in probably like 6 different recipe books in Manila.
Yay.
You check every recipe, it's not going to be the
It's
same.
different. Well, if it's in 6 different books, you got to change it up a little bit,
Yeah, exactly,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so favorite food memory as a child?
Oh, this is a fun story. Yan Yan.
Yan yan.
I would be so... I would
Everybody
be
loves
so
yan yan, no?
OCD about it. I would make sure it would always be perfect, the ratio of sticks. I'd have to have enough chocolate for the
To
sticks.
match all
by
the
end.
sticks.
Yeah, those Yan Yan sticks.
Ah, so we're the same that way. So are
Yeah.
you the same with perfect sugo?
Yes, that's the secret to having really great food in restaurants. So for the young chefs out there, make sure everyone has the perfect bite.
Yes.
You don't just put sauce on one side of the dish.
Right.
Make sure that your sauce is enough for the whole dish.
Right.
The perfect bite.
Okay, so now I have another question because I don't know, chefs might do this differently. Does your food touch on the plate?
Yeah, they do. I do multiple sauces. I do that.
Okay.
Buffet, I don't care. You can give me this sauce and this sauce and this and that. I don't care. You know,
Okay.
that's how it is. I like, because that's how you discover new flavors.
Of course,
oh,
by
hey,
mixing.
this makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's how you do it.
I'm sure. Okay, so savory or sweet?
Sweet. That's the only reason I haven't lost weight yet. I can last without rice, without carbs, but my sweets.
Me too.
I used to be a consultant for a big ice cream group in town. That was my dream job. Dream job.
I think you consult for a lot of brands. Guys, I am
Dream
pretty
job.
sure that many of you have probably been to multiple restaurants that Chef has consulted for because he's prolific in terms of working with different teams and different, different restaurants. Just make your dining experience just more seamless.
It's the only way for businesses to expand.
Yeah.
You need to trust your teams, the teams that you work with.
Yeah.
So here in Mimi and Bros, a lot of times I tell people, I trust our family here, our staff, our teams, the kitchen team.
Yeah.
They would probably cook better fried chicken than me now because they do it day in, day out.
You heard it from
and
Chef
that's a lot of
himself.
trust.
Of course.
That takes a lot of trust for you to tell your kitchen
Yeah,
team,
you
I'm
do
not
it,
there day
yeah.
in, day out. Make
ahead.
the perfect chicken.
Yeah.
Make the perfect smash
And they
burger.
do it. They do it
Yeah.
here, guys. This is what they're known for, so you should
Yeah.
come down and try it. We have just 3 more. Spicy
Sure.
or sour?
Sour.
Nilaga or sinigang?
Sinigang.
Tapa or tocino?
Tapa.
All right, guys, so that wraps up this episode. We're here at Mimi and Bros in the heart of BGC with Chef Ed. And of course, you guys can come down and try any of their dishes for Mother's Day. Of course, Cinco de Mayo, all month long. Make sure you come by and say hello. Rocky's here. You can sit outside, sit
Yeah.
by the bar, wherever you like. They'll get to know you, and of course, you'll get to enjoy as if you were dining at home.
Yes.
All right, guys, so keep cooking, keep sharing, and of course, keep safe as you go out there. Happy Mother's Day.
All right.